Yo, welcome to the channel. You've entered the corner of the internet of building the plane in the for music artist corner that you're probably going to find, and just how we're doing it. So today I'm going to walk through my own creative DNA framework that I've researched. You can do the same and see how it would apply to you. There's a doc in the comments for you to download or for your own document. So feel free. Go grab that. Creative DNA. So 3 core elements. 1, your core influences, not just the artists you think you should like, the ones that generally move, even if they're a bit weird, no one else really likes them, or he may give you a low stick for it. Element 2, your life lens. So they're the experiences, the perspectives, stories that are uniquely yours. That's stuff that's shaped how you see the world. Element 3, your natural expression, how you instinctively create when nobody else is around, watching and there's no pressure. Maybe you can create with somebody with you as well and do that. That is the aims. The workbook is going to guide you through finding your creative DNA. I don't know if it'll take me 60 to 90 minutes. The video is not going to do that long. How to use this workbook. Work through each section. Be honest. Come back and find in a few days. So, 10 artists who generally move me. I definitely Bon Iver. Jeez, I'm Bon Iver. John Bellion does. All right, and who else moves me? Architects. Got bars, man. Chili Pepper. Especially the old flow. Old. Audio Flayed. OG Nunzales. Ludovici Ainardi was not definitely not how you spell his name. Sorry, bro. Victor Wooten. Boy. Victor. Tash Sultani, that's you dope. Right. 1.2, the deep dive. For each of your top 5 artists above, answer these questions. Artist number 1. What specific elements draw you to them? This is Bon Iver. Emotion. Over everything. Can do it. It's just emotion. What emotion do they make you feel? Rawness. Discover them in Bloodbath. And why did it hit you? The fact that the finds man. So real, man. Which on that album? I really like 22 a Million. I'll represent them best to you. Look, his willingness to experiment, and he still sounded like him. I thought it was dope. Alright, number 2. So, John Bellion, an architect. The specific element is willingness and ability to be something varied. What emotion do they make you feel? I mean, crying on his new album. I won't ruin it if you've got listen to it. Sorry. Pride. It's the same as Ron Ivy's from Skegness tribute band. It's the same, really. It's just real, the realness of life. And when did you discover them? A live session. I can't remember when it was. They had a band and they were absolutely killing it. What song or album is new one? I don't really know him other than that. It was Architects, wasn't it? Again, the rawness, man. I didn't realise that theme would have popped up. Realness of life. Power of life and emotion. Definitely. When you discover them, it was the song. Is it Blown in the Wind or something? It's about the bandmate who died. It's just an amazing tribute. Very sad. It's the emotional vulnerability and how unreal. Which song album? I think it is Scattered to the Window. Something maybe.
Sure, if you know it, like,
oh, it's this. Number 4. Is it Pete and Baz and the Chili Peppers, right?
Date and Baz. What specific element that just got bad, man? They're sick. Hype. But yeah, we're excited.
Woo!
Excitement. With how's that song? I can't. Studio. That never was. Old Dunes from Fireman. They're just sick. What's on album represents them best here? The football one. I can't know what it was. It worldwide, wasn't it? Chillied. What element? The musicianship.
But they don't always do it, but when they do it, woo!
Like with Zephyr song, and they have like an airiness. I really like it. It's so exciting too. By the way, I discovered him. I've never heard anything like it before. The whole album captures me. I really like, by the way. I thought it was great. Pattern recognition, emotional themes, rawness, musical elements, kind of traditional with experimentation, production styles, fat, vocal approach, varied. I like that in my own music as well. I want to do music with varied, fat production, traditional with experiment and rawness. Energy levels matching the emotion, varied. Zero cuts, emotions, lyrical content, varied, real, poetic. The one thing that connects all your influence, trust, no, probably the realness of life. Very much music is a language. To life lens exploration. So workout doing it. Formative experiences, childhood, teen experiences, positive or negative. Being bullied. Being bullied. When you leave home, not always being bullied. Leaving home. But being in balance. And a big one. Moving to London. That in a business. Challenges I've overcome. London. Big old challenges, London. Anybody living in there. Leaving the way from how you finding it. No good. Challenges. Making music a career. Going from behind the bar. Oh, the big move. Money mindset. Getting comfortable with making loads of money. I'm not there at the moment, but just being able to be like, right, let's do it. Moments of deep joy and connection. Learning that my girlfriend's got a new flat. Like people playing music with my dad. You know what I mean? Really inspired me for a long time. Working at a children's as much as a little gremlin is, they are amazing too. Perspective. How did experience influence your worldview? What themes keep appearing in my life? Metamorphosis and discovery of what already is and what has to be shed at nail on glass. What is this? Oh. What perspectives do you have that others might not? Guess. Being a musician. Music's impact and challenges. Be an all-round musician and business adjacent. I'm learning those on varying levels. What stories do you only have to tell? I think if I was going to answer it to only I was reading it. I think it will be some slight differences. If I'm being honest,
These are all true, and they have had all big
impact. Like just here and there might be different, like what stories you have to tell.
Learning how to be a musician in London. In London during post-COVID, it's a circus for anybody. Musicians, you have to do quite a few things like gigging, teaching. Like I'm building a business. I got my solo career. What truths have you learned that you wish everyone knew? You can do most things.
You get on the way, dedicate. I don't know anybody to it. Metamorphosis. I've never really been like a maiden at anything off the bat. The things that I've got better at, I've dedicated myself to always.
Artistic translation. How do your life experiences translate into artistic themes? Your life experience suggests these are metamorphosis. I don't say never ending continual growth, but
That's just the same, innit?
creation, growth through uncertainty, and challenge. Hero's journey, rebuilding the home and site in phases, from one place to the next, on a journey, following what in the low, by that compassion, the safe. Through the challenges, gives you something to an arrow to buy it beyond. And unique perspective on comedy, love.
It's like God in it, love. It's like the base of all.
Loss inevitable. Growth painful, apparent, and choice up to a point. You're often like forced for stuff. Dreams, going for it. Fear, awesome in its place. Don't like run in front of the car and have no fear. Part 3, natural expression discovery. When you're alone and just playing what naturally happens, it's more like slowish on the guitar, energy, mid, heard. It's starting as it is. Complexity. It depends if I'm just playing around and usually I'm on guitar, so let's go with that. Complexity is simple. Mood, emotional. Vocal, loud and varied, and going for different things. Tone, when acoustic, guitar, and varied vocals. I say varied smooth vocals because I am wanting to do heavy vocals more.
Still getting used to it, just singing that.
Rhythm, folky, it's a genre, but melody, hooky. Well, I'm starting without pressure. Chord progression, simple and top line. It's emotion and like create music that feels emotional. What kind of creative energy do you naturally embody? It's introspective,
hopefully gentle, but I am quite intense as well. Playful. I don't think I'm serious all the time. Mysterious,
direct, complex, simple, probably all of the above. Emotional, intellectual, raw. Hopefully intimate.
I don't think I'm social at all.
Bold, yeah.
vulnerable. This natural creative is young and just energetic. I feel most creative when I'm doing the things I love. Best ideas come when I'm not thinking about it. I just play. I lose myself in the quotes when I just play. The music that feels most to me is what comes out. Grounded, playful, experimental, and familiar. In terms of progressions and instruments and stuff, I'm not like Frank Zappa-ish. Well, sometimes I can do, but it's more hooky and familiar in the essence of it, with the edges that are kind of playing around. Part 4, creative DNA synthesis, connecting the dots. Now we'll combine all 3 elements. Your core influences, golden thread. Emotional realness, your life lens theme. Really, I'm actually really enjoying it. Transparentness of the realness of life. Should have to deal with me. Life lens theme. Metamorphosis. My natural expression style. One of these, right? I'll put it. But is it you're energetic? I think that's the one. Genre music that explores things from life lens. I tell you what, and what has to be shed as it no longer serves. That's probably a better way to do it. Influences. I would say, keep going. What I can take. Zombellion, right? This is I just need to get influenced by the golden thread from influences. I would say this realness of life and strips us on it. Found in arts at Bon Iver, John Bernard. Yeah, I like that. What feels most accurate about the statement? Decisions, the thoughts I have about all meaningless and the music domain.
Send point.
Like the natural expression approach.
Rich.
I will do this in my own time, a refined one.
Right. How did you create and inform your artistic choices based on
human experiences? It's a data relation. How distinct on this feelings? Well then, politics is just more about shared human experience. A lot of the time we all want the same sort of good things, we just see it differently. But musical styles, I like doing genres that suit the emotion. With John Bellion and Bon Iver, but it's just in a different way. Very transparent of emotion. Production choices, transparent, supporting emotion. Instruments, mixing, mastering, everything. Visual aesthetic. I hadn't ever thought about this, but maybe visual is just raw and real. Not James Blunt on a cliff edge with she's beautiful. He's actually an amazing person, man. I've got so much time for him. Like he's passed in the army. Visual aesthetic, raw and real, transparent life. Authenticity, but use your creative DNA as a decision making. Does it express my unique life lens? Does it feel natural expression style? Does it serve my creative DNA? We consider creative choice. Your creative DNA will evolve or plan for growth. If it's been in. Scene 37. Natural expressions. I want it straight at the VOT. Community sharing. Shared it with you. One sentence. As one sentence. The second one. Well, that's really cool because I really like the Bon Ivory, John Bellion. Architect are very real. That was really cool. It makes sense, but change my approach to creating because I'm going to be more focused now. I'm more clear about it. So to create systems to stay true, I'll review my DNA statement. To do that, I'll access new creative work created by DNA by accountability partners, you guys. So my creative DNA action, share my creative DNA statement with one trusted person, create one piece of art line with my DNA. I'm making my EP at the moment. I'm pretty happy with my EP, but I think this is giving me a lot of structure for it, external structure. In a month, I will develop a consistent creative practice based on my natural expression. Woo! Okay. Explore one new influence that aligns with my golden thread. All right. Process one life lens experience in my own art. To be honest, that lyrics was something I've been thinking about the last couple of days because I haven't done it for ages, and I think being vulnerable with them is the thing that I was blocked with. So this will help. And this year I will build a body of work that exemplifies my creative DNA. Awesome, I'm doing that already, but this is definitely helping. Evolve my DNA statement as I go. Alright, and the last one, the reference card. Cut this out and keep it visible while creating. Awesome. Well, I'll have to find somewhere to print. I hope this has been useful for you. You've made it to the end. Awesome. Put your examples in the comments. I'd love to see some of it. And yeah, I'll see you soaked your music and art. Have a dope day.